those guys go out there, and what's great about it is, you know, our hands are tied as far as what we can do, but I tell you, you know, it's kind of encouraging when you see, you know, your quarterbacks, and especially Dustin does a great job out of saying, guys, we're throwing at 3. You know, we'll be lifting weights, and guys are throwing at 3. And, you know, you go over there and you're going to see the compliance officer and making sure everything, but you look out in the field and you see, you know, there's 30, 40 guys out on the field. And that's encouraging for a coach. It's encouraging to our whole coaching staff that we got a group of guys that feel that way. It wasn't that way when I first came here, I guarantee you that. I know Steve Day was our quarterback, and it's like pulling teeth trying to get guys to go out there and throw with him. I mean, there's times he'd go out there and there wouldn't hardly be 5 guys, but now, you know, they're all out there anxious and excited about it. So, you know, we just feel like that right there, we get that position right there. And we got about 2 or 3 other guys we're looking at. But we've got some guys right now with these 2 and some of the ones we signed today that I think it's going to help us out.
Where are all these guys coming in with the guys you already have? Where do they mesh? You know, depth chart wise, they all.
But we haven't done that part. You know, but the thing is, like, we try to tell them. I'd have to say probably out of all our signees, I'd say 90% of them, maybe 95% of them, we're saying, you're coming in. We don't want you to think about your red shirt. We want you to come in and compete for the job. I mean, that's the bottom line. Now, there's been a few that we told them that, hey, you know, your size, you know, we feel like you get in here, you know, you bulk up a little bit, get a little bit more weight on, you're going to help us. But, you know, give some of the linemen, you know, we've done that. But, you know, with the other ones, we want them to come here and want to play. I mean, just like the young man as far as Henderson kid from Southmore, the running back, you know, shoot. We want him to come in and compete. I know we have D.C. Walker right here. I mean, you know, he played a lot last year. But we got 2 freshman kids that are going to be redshirt freshmen that they can go too. But the thing is, we want this guy to come in and compete with them. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, we want that with every one of our players. When they come in, we want them to do that. Because, you know, bottom line is, you know, we want to win. I mean, that's the way it is. And I want these guys to understand, we don't care if they're senior. We don't care if they're freshmen. You know, we're going to put the best players out there. And what's great about it, the guys that are on campus right now, they know that. And you can already tell as far as the competition in the weight room and out and running right now when we get them in groups. You can already tell. They understand what's going on. I got a kick out of it today that down the weight room, one of the coaches said, hey, they kind of picked it up today. You know, nobody was late and everything like this. And then one of them said, well, heck, Coach, they know today's signing day. There's going to be good competition. And so that's the way that works. But the competition is a big thing as far as for us to develop, as far as getting ourselves in the position that we want to be. And, of course, that's winning our conference championship first.
You feel this class pushes you closer to that conference championship?
Oh, definitely. I mean, like I said, when we sit down and we evaluate it, I mean, on the offensive side, like, you know, we saw what the problem was. All right, let's get those parts. We got some name going back. You know, of course, you know, we lost about 2 or 3 guys. It's going to be hard, but we lost about 2 or 3 the year before. Now we got to replace these guys and go. And that's the way we feel about it. We feel on both sides of the football that we're pretty close where these guys can get us in there, and it's going to push us over. And, you know, every time, for the last month when we've had recruits in there, I promise you, every time I talk to them, and you can ask these coaches, I always said, I'm tired of this. This is where we want to be. And these guys are going to help us push it over, and that's just how we feel about this group. I'm supposed to say, yeah, and we got a great group of GAs in here, too, on our staff. So, anything else, folks? Well, guys, like I said, I don't care if there's one person here. I don't care if there's 50 people here. You know, when we get to talk about our program, guys, it excites me, and I'm very thankful and glad that you guys came. And like I said, we're excited about next year. We're ready to get going now. Now this time's over with. This time next week, we're getting ready for spring football, and so it's going to be great around here. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. So, have any questions? Call. Anything else? Let me know. All right. All right. Thank you guys for coming.